Hello. Where's she going, Gerry? Where's she going? Morning, Carl. Morning, Joe. Morning, Palin. The bunnies have been doing little zoomies. And I was filming them, and then I was like, oh, I should be filming them. Morning, Polly. How's everyone doing? How's it going? Fifi? Are there still zoomies in there, or are you all zoomied out now? Morning, BG. Oh, Fifi. Morning, Handsome. Morning, Charlie. Morning, Vamp. Morning, Shadow. How are you all doing? Good morning, Bubble and Minion and Coco and Goblin. Oh, kisses? Were there kisses there, Gerry? There's still a week left at my current job. Looking forward to some time off in my new job. Oh, nice. How long do you have between jobs? Do you get some nice time off? Good morning, Robot and Ghostly and Striker. They're not scared. They're just in silly moods. They've been doing little binkies and zoomies. Morning, Kai. Morning, Sam. Morning, Doincy. Sometimes Fifi does do her little zoomies underneath this table. But I think she might... Oh, there you go. She didn't have all of them out. There was still a couple left. I've been thinking you should get a miniature bun that you hide somewhere each morning, and the first person to spot it has to comment Bundo. Totally original idea. But they have to be red and yellow stripy. Gerry? You sneaking off to Banania? Choosing to stay here? You gonna stay with us? Oh, little ones. Morning, Nico. They're in funny moods today. I think Fifi just has a lot of energy. Bundo is called Bunny in the UK, though. That's true. That's true. How are you all doing? How's it going? Did you have did anyone... How was the carving yesterday? I saw your fantastic costume. I was very nervous for it, but I had fun. I always get quite nervous for the like real life streams. She flop. But yeah, it was good fun. Wasn't it, Fifi? Did you have fun being back here? Morning, us stuff. I actually forgot we got a pumpkin for ourselves, and I forgot to carve it, so I might have to do another one today. End up smelling of pumpkin for another day. There you go, Gerry sneaking off slowly. You see, still waddle forward. Morning, Zara. Morning, Shy Bees. Fifi. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think he just accidentally moved the fence. We've got like spare fence panels behind there. I think he must have just nudged them. But yeah, I'm not like super good at pumpkin carving, but I enjoy it. The only thing that bothered me was I kept thinking like, oh, we're wasting so many seeds. I wish I had have kept all of the seeds. Morning, Maxwell. Oh, you're straight to the Jim Jams, are you? Oh, whilst I remember, let me just do a little... Hang on. I'm going to go... Oh, hang on, bunnies. Hang on. There we go. Alex had put a bit of post on the shelf, and it was a dress side up, and I saw it this morning and I was like, oh, I have to remember to turn that around before I go live. And then I got distracted by the bunny zoomies and didn't. But I've hidden it now. Lenia, thank you so much for the 32 months. Good morning. How have you been? How's it going? Morning, Chris. Morning, Limewood. Hello. I wonder if he is going to go off. The buns cannot learn where they live, no. They'll start ordering bananas to the house. Is today the first day of the Advent calendar? Do you know what? They've still not announced the Advent calendar from the place I usually get it. And I'm thinking, are they not doing one this year? Because I wasn't sure whether to get one from somewhere else. Oh, there he goes. Gerry has been consumed. It's just me and you now, Fifi. If they go mad on Deliveroo, they will. Oh, sorry, Fifi. There wasn't even a nip. She was just being very rough. But yeah. Hello. So I don't know whether to just get one from a different place. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me give you pajamas. There you go. In case they don't get one, and then I guess I can always just give them those treats in January or something if they do. Mr. Cyan, thank you very much for the 13 months. Maybe you could do a grass calendar. What, just grow them like 24 different squares of grass. It is November, but the thing is, these Advent calendars sell out so early now. If you want a specific one, I was getting emails in mid-October being like, vegan Advent calendars are selling out already. Get yours before they're all gone. I'm like, oh, bloomin' You're so zoomy today. You got all them binkies in there. Trying to get out. How does Fifi tell the difference between the PJs on your leg and the bit that's on the floor? I guess the bit on the floor is easier to dig, probably, so she just goes for that. There's the post. Fifi has found it. You going to give it a nibble? You can nibble the envelope, that's fine. I saw loads of Advent calendars when I was going shopping for my brother's birthday. Wouldn't have thought it was Halloween. Yeah, I know, they do just... It's just earlier and earlier. I'm making my own Advent calendar this year with different kinds of loose leaf tea. That sounds lovely. Because I was thinking, I don't know whether to get myself an Advent calendar this year, because I never usually bother. But I guess I might. But then they've probably all sold out if my emails are anything to be believed. But yeah. But I might, morning Shark Dog, morning Brookenny. I'll see if I can get yourself a cheese vent calendar. Oh, I don't know if anywhere does a vegan cheese advent calendar. I guess I'll just have to buy lots of different cheeses and make my own. My mum recently gave me a reusable advent calendar made of wood. There's 24 tiny drawers you can fill yourself. I need to think what... Oh, bloomin' Fifi? I need to think what I'm going to do for Alex's advent calendar this year. Because I've been a bit lazy the last 2 years and just bought him like 24 presents. Oh, that's good, Empty Boot. I'm glad you're feeling better. Whereas I used to do them properly themed. Oh, Fifi. Don't you disappear as well. There'll be no bunnies in here. Fifi? Get yourself a calendar and it could be more content for your advent calendar. Well, I'll do one of me having my advent calendar every day. Yeah, bunnies always do look so confused after binkies. They're like, did I do that? Oh, is he reappearing? Gerry? No, not yet. He's still on an adventure, Fifi. Just film Kevin when the bunnies go away. Get him down off of his shelf. Oh. Oh. I can hear him wriggling around in there. I don't really know what he's doing. He's up to something, Fifi. What was I going to say? Yeah, there's a few advent calendars I've been tempted to get, but they are so expensive these days. I guess because it's more like, I get more like niche ones. So they do tend to cost a lot more. But Fifi. Oh yeah, the soil arrived for Belly's tank. So I've made that up. And I just need to give the glass a bit of a clean because it's, when I moved it, I realised that it was quite smudgy. Should I see what this boy is up to? Hello, do you live in here now? Are you making it into a home? I'm just quietly getting on with stuff. Oh, Gerry. An advent calendar made of different advent calendars. Oh my gosh, and what? You just eat all of them. I guess you could get lots of different ones and just have like 3 different chocolates and a... There was one I wanted to get that's like an escape room advent calendar. That was quite expensive. But I guess after a few years of not having bought an advent calendar, maybe I've saved up for a big one. You just gonna stay in there. There you go. You found a new little nook for yourself. I can get you another one down if you like. It's got warm worm in it at the moment, but there you go. You can have your banana bed as well. Warm worm, where do you want to go? You can see the hole that Fifi dug in it. What? Should I put some of your breakfast in there? Hey, Gerry. Look at that stretch to try and avoid going in. Oh, there you go. There you go. You can hear his munching. And okay, if you could have any advent calendar, what would you have? What would it be? What would it contain? Oh, hello. Oh, hang on, Fifi. Let me actually I'll get your breakfast properly. I was just giving Gerry some secret bed breakfast. Secret breakfast. Smack his butt. No. Come on in, Dave. Did you stay for a while at the office yesterday after stream? I stayed to clear up, but once everything was tidied up, I left. Well, I went to get the bus. And then instead of being a worm on a string, I was a worm on a bus. There wasn't any leftover vegan pizza. It had all been snapped. I was glad I grabbed that extra slice when I did. There you go. There you go. Oh, I wish I had kept all of the seeds. It was one of those things that if I had have been doing it in a more tidy fashion, I would have saved all of the seeds. But I guess I do have a pumpkin's worth of seeds. A money calendar with a few million each day. This is like wishing for more wishes. Morning, Cabbage. I feel like I should have put some, limits on the advent calendar. Come on in, Duck and Duke. Maybe I should put one more inside the banana bed. Mum found an agency for me to sign up, so I have to go find my national insurance number deep in the filing cabinet. Well, at least you know where it is. If it was just deep in chaos, you'd be struggling. Joke answer, because excuse to get 24 free things. House advent calendar. Answer for the calendars I've seen. Probably some form of... Oh, mini model calendar would be good. Yeah. That'd be good. I imagine if... I mean, even the paints can be quite expensive for those. Imagine if you just got different paint colours every day. It's very windy. It took my breath away. You'll have a nice tea advent calendar. Good morning, Swan. It's either there or lost to the ether. Trying to think what I mean, I like having the one for the bunnies, to be honest, because it is nice just having bunny treats. What would I get for me, though? Probably would be the escape room one. Morning, Delta. There was a time when I painted Alex a puzzle. It was like I assume it was a 24-piece puzzle. Maybe it was 25. And he got a piece of it every day. So he could slowly put the puzzle together throughout December. And that was a nice one. That was fun to do. I bulk buy unpainted minis on eBay and surprise your miniature gaming lovers with a random model to paint over it. Yeah, that would be good. I guess I could try and think. Maybe I could get Alex a... Oh, Fifi found them. Gerry. Gerry, get your face out of there. Gerry, this is a PG stream. You're just going to wait for her to sit on your head. There you go. Fifi's stolen the extra ones I hid for you. Oh, Fifi. Fifi. Good morning, Tim. I like the idea of getting lots of models. Yeah. I just have to try and think what, maybe I could get Alex, like, those gin minis that you get. But I don't, oh, you don't, no, wait, not gin, whiskey. What's the one he likes? There you go, Gerry boy. Okay, that's enough now. You just put it back down again. Putting it back in there. See if you find it this time, Fifi. How are you still so hungry? You've just had all of your breakfast. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. I'm more into D&D for my minis now. I spend a lot less than £20 and end up with over 50 minis of skeletons, lizardmen, and other assorted generic monsters. Aww. I used to love looking through the White Dwarf catalogues at all the minis. I always wanted the dragon ones, but they were very expensive. Look at you two. You found a little corner for yourselves where you can cause trouble. But yeah, I need to think what I'm going to do for today's pumpkin, and find time to do it because I'm slightly busy today. In fact, I don't know when I'll be able to do it. Lucy willingly goes into the carrier. It's true. Fifi, you have to absolutely chase around the room for ages to try and get her in. But Gerry, as soon as you put it down, he's like, "Oh, what's this?" He just climbs inside. The number of times I finally managed to like corner Fifi off with fence, and I go to pick the carrier up, and Gerry's just sat inside. He just gets curious, or he just likes a cozy space. Boop, boop, boop. Hello. He was curious about the kitchen this morning. He was just sat at the very edge of the blanket, just looking off into the kitchen. You getting curious about adventure? Did you get the worm off the string home with you last night? Are they out on the town looking for knees? No, they came home. They're, hello. He's rated number 1 of getting kidnapped. No, Gerry, you have to stop getting just into any box that's put in front of you. Poor baby boy. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them in the distance. The worm is on the table. You're more of a Gerry than a Fifi. I think I am too. Your carpet is very holy, yeah. The bunnies have had their way. This used to be the blanket that I would put on the sofa for Ffion to dig in so she wasn't nibbling the sofa itself. I do need to get you a few more blankets, don't I? Especially as it's coming up to winter. I don't want Fifi getting her head stuck in any of the holes she's made. You let the worm off the string, you're responsible for all the carnage. The worm in the coat pit reminded me of one of those old Assassin's Creed doctors. Well, I was going for plague doctor, but if a worm. But I made the head slightly too huge. Because I literally, like, on Sunday, woke up at like 4 a.m, watched 9 hours of Dota, went for a walk, came back, made the mask, had the family call, and went to bed. So I was like, I don't really have much time to do this. So it's very slapdash together. But it worked. Just for the sake of popping it on for a couple of photos, it worked. But if I was going to make a proper one for actual future use, I would have to rethink. I'd have to get some mesh for the eyes so I could actually see out of them. I was tempted to try making the entire, like, the whole body. But I don't know how you do that. I think it would scare me to have my arms tucked into something like that. Morning, Manna. So, look at his little hand. Should we hold hands? No. Morning, Poke. How are you doing? How are the buns? The bunnies are good. They're in very pickly moods today. It's not Undertaker. Undertaker isn't a giant worm. I was thinking of doing it with, well, if I had armholes and leg holes and then I just made like little arms that were fluffy so that they could tuck in and it might not look like arms, but they'd still be free. Either that or just go for one of the chad worms that you see that people have used pipe cleaners to give them arms and legs. Morning, Drew. Armhole, isn't he one of your mods? Yes. A naughty one. Uh-oh. Hello, Anne. Good morning. But it was fun. It was nice seeing It was nice seeing everyone in the office as well. Hello. It's a little sniffle snuff. He's becoming very affectionate recently, aren't you? Aren't you? You seem to be getting a lot more kisses from Gerry recently. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You don't know what to do. Are you thinking of going back to your new place? What type of hat were you wearing? Look cool, and trying to explain it to a friend, but I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it's called. I guess it might say on the label. New taxonomy: worm, small lizards, or worm, enormous reptilian draconic terror. Worm, colossus, diggy boy, extremely terrifying. Worm, fluffy, medium to large, eldritch monstrosity. Utterly terrifying. No. It was it was a friend's hat. She brought it round. I borrowed the hat and the coat yesterday. I was just like, Helen, do you have anything I could use to be a plague doctor? And she was like, yeah, I think I've got something. So that's the type of hat it is. It's Helen's hat. I went to a party last night, befriended a cat. Oh, no, an actual cat, not someone dressed as well. For a second I thought you said not an actual one. What happened on Kirsty Time's stream today? Wait. What do you mean, Swan? It's not happened yet. Swan, are you time travelling? Have you been time travelling? Have we caught you out? Come on, Tris. As in what will happen? I don't know. We will have fun, I hope. I hope Kirsty's feeling a bit better today. I've seen that she's awake because Nina and Sarah got us to sign up to that Be Real thing. So we're on that now. So Kirsty and I have both seen very sleepy photos of each other this morning. And hers had tabs and mine had Gerry. So it was both sleepy as with boys. I'm hip and trendy. Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't realise it was going to go off so early. It went off, I don't even know when it went off, but suddenly I just had this thing with like a 2-minute warning that the time was ending. And I was like, what? I'm in bed. What do you want from me? So I ended up waiting to take the photo because I was like, I don't know if people are ready to see me this real. I thought it was always going to be in like the afternoon. But yeah, it was. I'll see how long I use it for. It's one of those things that I was actually thinking about doing something like that recently. So it does sort of help. But I don't know if you actually. I don't know if it saves it anywhere. I think you have to mark to save it. But yeah, what was I going to say? A few of us have signed up to it now. So it seems like it could be a fun idea, just seeing what everyone's up to. Little conversation starters, I suppose. It's nice because you can save it and then you get lots of memories. Yeah. Gerry, what are you doing in there? You sorting out that blanket. He's in there to fight. But I was thinking, I want to, because I don't really use Instagram I know a lot of people use them for, like, business. like that sort of stuff. But I like to look back through Instagram and just be like, oh yeah, I remember Fifi. I remember doing that sort of thing. So I keep meaning to try and use it a bit more. Use Instagram for buns, never change that. Well, the bunnies have their own one. So because one of my friends complained that I just spammed my Instagram with bunnies. For some reason, that was something he complained about. So I was like, well, I'll just make a separate one just for bunnies. So that's when the bunnies got their own one. Hello. Bunstagram equals photos of buns, yeah. Oh, sorry, Fifi. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Fifi. Fifi is okay. I just hit the door. Fifi. Fifi? Come on in, Chestikov. I think you mean ex-friend. Oh, look at her. She's so alert now. Fifi? She worried. It's okay. Morning, elusive. You're okay, aren't you? You're blissfully unaware. That was so loud. What their thumps are like super loud. I guess because they're meant to like be heard throughout the warrens sort of thing. Send vibrations all through the floor. Oh, I think she's forgotten now. She's gone for a toffee. Oh no, you're jumping at every sound now, Fifi. It's just Gerry digging in the carrier. It's fine. Gerry's day is full of a lot less worry than Fifi's at the moment. He's just fighting with it. Okay. You're not trying to give the impression of looking settled, are you, Fifi? You're still very alert. She's going to sit back up any second. How's Gerry Snoofs? His snoof isn't too bad. I've not heard him sneeze today, touch wood. But I'll still, I think I will still take him in. Just in case. Would treats help make her settled? Probably. She'd probably forget. It was just because I leant back on the door. I forgot the door wasn't against the wall, so it hit the wall and she did not appreciate it. Did you, Fifi? Oh, that's the point. The parcel that did arrive was my my letter writing paper. So I can finally get Talia her letter written. Hello. Oh, there we go. How are they on bonfire night? They don't really mind, to be honest. They're sort of affected by things that you wouldn't expect. So like loud firework sounds, they don't really bat an eyelid at, whereas there'll be the tiniest of sounds, such as a hamster in the wall, and that'll disturb them greatly. There we go. Tea. Are they prone to the same bouts of mischief as a cat? Yes. I would say so. I mean, buns are affected more by more local sounds. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it'll be something local, but then sometimes it'll just be something that you can't hear at all. And I'm like, is it something that the neighbours are doing that I can't hear because their hearing is so much more sensitive? The worm coat. I'll see if it says what hat this is. It says... No, it doesn't say a type of hat. I wouldn't know what you search for to find that. It was very comfortable, so I liked it. I never really wear hats, because I tend to not be able to wear them because of having a fringe. A lot of the time they just push my fringe down too much. Hamsters in the wall was all too familiar. I've had 3 that have done that. Oh my gosh. We've only had the one. Hello. And that was chaotic enough. That was a very stressful night, but looking back, we can laugh about it. I see Louis got those little hangout booths back in the office. They're sort of like meeting booths. So it's just to have like a little place to go. I think they're more used by 4th floor. But everyone can use them. But they're good. They're nice. It's just one of those things if you're like in the office and like one of the people wants to talk to you, they can just be like, step into the little booth. Gerry? Gerry? Morning, Zatsuki. How you doing? I did stick googly eyes on both of them, but I saw there was like a picture of someone peeking out of the booth, and I noticed that one of them had fallen off. So I might have to take more googly eyes into the office. Stick one back on. Don't step on the little booth. Bless him. Gerry? Fourth floor is some mysterious eldritch things right now. No, they're all very lovely. I thought you were still talking about the bunnies. Googly eyes? No, I won't put googly eyes on the bunnies. I think I did it to Gerry once. On the butt. Oh wait, I'm leaning through the chair. Oops. Celinda, thank you very much for, oh my gosh, 44 months. Blimey. Thank you very much. Maybe I should sneak around behind Gerry. I just saw the Simon Raid compilation. Great job. Aww. I'm glad people seem to have liked it. Well, I'm glad most of all that Simon seemed to like it, because I was thinking like, oh, I hope I've not miscalculated this. But yeah, it was fun to put together. Thank you to everyone who like grabbed clips for it and stuff. It was good. I meant to do wait, can I go around this way? Gerry, how do I get to see you? Maybe I should pull out a chair. I meant to do my clip video yesterday, but I ended up too busy working on that. There we go. Look at your little hands. Look at your little hands. The instant realization when he sees the raid coming up. Yeah. My favourite one of those is when he goes from like, he's like waving, because I think he's like, okay, time to do some work now, and he waves, and then all of a sudden it's just it's just the instant like, oh no, here we go, what is this? Oh, what's this? Ah! Sorry, I thought it was an insect. The terrified to death of a ray coming in, followed by the deep sigh of, oh, it's a bride. Bless him. He's a very good sport. Love when he catches himself saying bunny's how. Yeah, when he's like, bun hands, bun hands. Wait, what am I saying? How are the arms after the pumpkin carving? They're okay. I felt really sore. I think because of hunching. I think I just didn't realize like how I was sat over the pumpkin and I was really hunching over it. Oh, Gerry, is that your first snuff of the day? Every time someone says the name Gerry, I hear the disappointed voices of the cast of Parks and Rec. Wait, is there some? Oh yeah. There's like the guy in the office called Gerry, isn't there? Oh yeah. Oh, I should rewatch Parks and Rec. The raids are. It just started like a couple years ago. We raided Simon with a question. I can't remember why. I think we were just like, oh, he's a scientist. He'll know this thing about centaurs as a joke. And then he answered it so seriously and well that it just became a bit of a tradition to raid him with questions. And then he just learned to expect that. We don't get to do it as often nowadays because he doesn't tend to stream at this time of the morning. But it was good fun. It was good fun. Oh. Oh, Gerry. Look, he's trying to clean his big cheeks. For some reason, I don't know why. Too busy trying to save the world. He really brought it on himself by taking the first question seriously. Well, he does like to answer, like, you know, ridiculous questions with actual science. So it's is good. Gerry, it doesn't want to focus on you anymore. You've washed your face and made it go blurry. What is Simon's field of study? He does, I can't remember the actual name of it, but he does like stuff about climate change. But I can't remember what he's a doctor of. Science doctor. What you're saying is we need to think of some super cursed questions to ask him. I can't even remember what we've already asked him. But, oh yeah, atmospheric physics? That sounds about right. Sam would know, I think. Sam, if you're here. But yeah, smart things. He does smart things. He's even written a book on smart things. Smart. Big brain. But yeah, whole book about bunny hands. He did. Smart videos on smart things too. But yeah. Have you met Sam yet, considering we found out how close you both are to each other years ago? Yeah, Sam and I have met twice. And apparently Sam saw me a third time, but I didn't see him. I think. Is that what you said? Because to be honest, I've only ever met Sam. We both meet in the local shop and have always had masks on. So I don't recognize Sam. If I saw you without a mask, I wouldn't recognize you. So I think that was the case the third time. You can sign up to Curiosity Stream with the code Dr. Simon Clark for 26% off. That is a very... I passed Friday nights twice since, and Alex on his own once. You should let me know that it's you, because I just have really bad facial recognition. I bet you'd buy Sam an ice cream. Yeah, next time I bump into you in the shop, Sam, I'll buy you a tub of ice cream. So he's across the road and I don't want to shout. Okay. That I don't feel too bad then. I was worried I'd like walked like past you and been oblivious. But yeah. Oh no, I'll buy you an ice cream. When are you next? When are you next in town? Just dox yourself. Just let everyone know your whereabouts and exact timings of it. When am I next in town? Bunnies have hands. That they do. How else would they wash their little faces? I'm trying to think when I will next be around. I mean, I'll be heading into town after the stream today, I think. So if the ice cream van is there, I could buy you a very cold, rainy ice cream. If that appeals. Okay, Gerry, I'm coming under. Because you've moved in a way that you're between the chairs. Oh, there we go. There we go. I went to Bristol in summer, but didn't go near Yogg's Towers just in case. But I would want to wave at people, but I'm an awkward bean. Oh, it's a very lovely area where Yogg's Towers is. It's next to Queen Square, which is a very lovely park. Didn't used to be. Apparently, it used to have a big road that went through it, which is not ideal for a park. But when is BunCon? I was planning on doing something this year during summer because I was like, I don't really want to do something inside because of obvious like COVID-y stuff. So I was like, oh, when the weather's warm, we could have one and just hang out in Queen Square or something. But I never did. I saw Harry Barry outside Yogg's Towers, but I didn't want to bother him. Oh. Anyone? I don't know if people still do that. Do people still go to Queen Square for Jingle Jam? I don't know if it got discouraged the last couple of years because of the big bad. But yeah, it would be nice to do it because there's been like a Davcord meetup, I think, and I think Simon, I don't know what that one was called, HoneyCon as well, I think, maybe. I have some Bristol historic photo books and the road went directly through the middle and split around the big statue. Yeah, it's just really strange. It is really strange. Do we need a bun for BunCon? No, I would not advise bringing bunnies to Queen Square. I think they would be very spooked. But fingers crossed, the thing that I'm hoping for is that there's going to be... Morning, Hanny. Good morning, Cat. Becky is hoping to do... Oh, yeah, I saw Cat did one as well, as in Cat Strike, not our cat. But... I'm hoping that there's going to be another YogCon and then everyone could just be there. Hoping a cardboard cutout of my bestie's guinea pig, yeah. Oh my gosh, did you hear that tummy rumble? That sounded like actual thunder. It went on for so long, it was like... Blimey. It was a glorious rumble. Hello, Gerry boy. You were snoozy boy today. You didn't hear it. It's my tummy telling me that it wants breakfast. Hello, Rossavo. But yeah, I hope there will be another YogCon. Can you get Charlie into YogCon? Charlie can be my emotional support dog at YogCon. I'll get him a ticket that way. Him and Margot. Both of them. I need two. I've got a lot of emotions and they all need to be supported. But yeah. Oh, Charlie, no Charlie. Charlie. Lovely Charlie boy. I saw a dog that reminded me of Charlie on TikTok this morning and I sent it to you, Rob. They were going pumpkin picking and they had got attached to one pumpkin and they carried it around with them the whole way. It was really cute. Um but yeah, it'd be really lovely if they did do a second YogCon because I was there for the first one, but I didn't feel it as part of the community as now. So it was I think I'd appreciate it from that side of things a lot more this time. Did I ever tell you about the dream I had about a potential BunCon? This was early 2021, but I dreamt that it was basically in a field with hay bales all around, and the buns had their own nail pen, but you were so protected that you wouldn't actually let anyone see them. That does sound exactly what it would be like, to be honest. Can Charlie be all of our support animal? Yes, he's a good boy. Even if I wasn't allowed to feed him ooey, he's a very good boy. But yeah, I don't know if there will be one. I don't know if there's plans for one at all. I know Lewis said in the Reddit that he was thinking that he was hoping there'd be one next year, but I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah, I just thought because the problem with like if we met up, if I put on like a BunCon and had it in Queen Square, I was thinking where would everyone go to the toilet? Because there aren't really any public toilets around there, and that was my first concern. Is what if someone needs a wee? That cafe around the corner. Oh yeah, I guess it's like not Coffee One. Where is it? Coffee? Oh yeah, Coffee One and Spicer and Cole. Are those the two cafes? They can host. True. Have it on Friday night when they have. Do they have Portaloos in Queen Square on a Friday night? I was thinking of getting my sister a pet rabbit for Christmas and was wondering how they react to loud noises such as party poppers or fireworks. It depends on the bunny, really. I mean, generally it is wise to avoid sort of loud, sudden noises with bunnies because it will spook them if they're not settled yet. Also, you should get two bunnies because they should always have a bunny friend. So yeah, it's not good keeping one on their own. There are exceptions that prove the rule. You do get some bunnies that just, but then even with those bunnies that seem to hate every other bunnies, a lot of the time they do find a bunny that they get on with. So even then, it's always best to get them. They need a bunny friend, don't you, Gerry? Look at his little tummy. Admission price of one drink from a cafe so I don't feel too bad using their toilets. True. I hope there'll be one next year, but I don't know. I need to know quite a bit in advance since Northern Norway is a couple yards from Bristol. This is true. Oh yeah, make sure they're neutered as well. Very good point, Carl. Because otherwise you you get a lot more bunnies than you bargained for. But generally, rescues will always neuter and spay. So it should be fine if you're going from a rescue. Such as we did with R2. Nibbles does need, do you know what? I saw the email from Nibbles. I've never had bunnies that they bear in opposite sex pairs or same sex pairs. It is all down to the bunnies, really. Like, some people say that it's easier to have opposite sex pairs, but there's not really much difference. As long as they are bonded properly, they'll get along. We've always gone for opposite sex, but that does tend to be like the default. Fifi? Just had Fifi scrabbling over something behind me. I don't know what she's up to. Oh, here she is. Hello. Nibbles' email was sad. I don't want them to close. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I feel bad because this year I didn't do a fundraiser. Not that we could single-handedly save them, but I didn't do a fundraiser for them this year with everything that I was like going through. But and then I was like, oh, hopefully it'll be okay. And now I'm like, should I do one before Jingle Jam starts? Because I don't want them to have to. I don't want them to have to close. They've only just built Buns Quad Bunker, and I think they are the only rescue in like that area as well. So they're about 16k behind last year. Oh jeez, no. I guess we could try and do a little one. Maybe if I don't know. I try not to do any sort of charity things too close to Jingle Jam because obviously you want people to, you don't want to empty people's pockets too much. Only, and especially when there's like cost of living stuff going on at the moment. Do it tomorrow. Maybe I should plan one. Maybe if it's in the first week of November, it's okay. Maybe that's far enough away. What do you reckon, bunnies? We wouldn't have you if it wasn't for them, Fifi. Gerry, you wouldn't have... I mean, you probably have a different wife. But you really like this one. You wouldn't have this one. Tell Lewis and Rich to include Nibbles as a last-minute addition or you reveal all their darkest secrets. But then I'd have to find out their darkest secrets first. Yeah, Nibbles November. I have to do a Nibbles November. Fifi's kissing me. It's a sign. I don't know if I can get the camera around far enough. I'm very hunched in. They don't know you don't. Oh, that's true. I just have to do the power play of being like, look, I'll tell everyone, and they'll be like, tell everyone what, and be like, you know what I know. I won't say it now, but you know, and then they'll be like, oh my God, no, she knows. I'm sure I could definitely keep a straight face. Yeah, maybe we could do just a little one. Maybe not the full 12 hours. Maybe next week can be Nibbles week. I'll do something Bunui themed every day. I'll have a think about it. We'll do something. We don't want them to... Then at least we can say we did our bestest. I should have done it before September because I feel like there was about... Or in October. I feel like there was about 10 different subathons throughout those months because everyone's birthdays seem to be in September and October. Mental note for next year. Get the charity money out first in August. Start doing charity August. Before all the birthdays happen. What's wrong, Gerry? What those ears doing? You can call up all the other pet-owning yogs and see if they're interested. I mean, well, Lollip has bunnies. So, also subs are discounted in September. That's true. That's true. So it could be like, the money you spend in charity in August, you can save it in September. That's a next year problem. Well, I guess this is me. I guess I should go and feed my rumbly tummy. So it doesn't make such loud noises anymore. But yeah, G-star animals, P-flax. I guess we could go to G. Oh, geez. My hand started to get pins and needles then because I've been leaning my elbow against the chair for so long. That and my friend Lee, who I did that plate up stream with last Monday, he has bunnies. Potato McWhiskey has bunnies. I'll just summon up all of the bunny streamers and be like, look, we need to work together for this one. Well, everyone, have a very lovely day. I'll be back at, I'm hoping I'll be on time for 2, but I have a meeting at 1 and I don't know how long it's going to go on for. So hopefully I will see you at 2 for Kirsty time. But yeah, everyone be good, and be cozy. Come up with charity stream plans and let me know what they are. I'm glad to help. I don't have buns. If you never need a pro bun hand streamers, let me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Summon the bun yogs. But yeah, look after yourselves, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Look at those little cheeks. Look at those cheeky cheeks. They're glorious. Good baby boy. There you are. So good, the baby. Listen to that tooth purr. Here we go. Bye-bye. Thank you, Roosevelt. Bye-bye. A boop.